if you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do? All right. Keep in mind that these messages are general. So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one. Hopefully it sticks. All right. Okay. So collective. It's so funny because like I got this download. First off, I only got probably like an hour with y'all because I have an appointment at 1 o'clock. So we're gonna try and make this quick. All right, but when it comes to your energy right now, it is with whatever it is that you are doing, whether you're trying to make a situation right, whether you're just, focusing your energy where you feel like in this season you need to focus your energy on. It's like, damn, it's damn if, and if you don't do anything at all, it's like, well, shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Now, the energy as far as like catch 22 came up, and I was like, all right, Big G, I get it. That's a download. All right. Because last night, I was speaking to a friend of mine, and we were talking about something, and he said, like, it's like a catch 22. Right. So instantly from that point, I thought it was a download, but I wasn't sure. Right. So maybe y'all learning how to listen to your intuition, not question your intuition. That could be a thing here. Okay. So this morning when I was speaking to my mom, she said something else too. And she was like, I just feel like it's a catch 22. And I was like, that's funny because like that is, another confirmation. So maybe y'all have been seeing signs and synchronicities as far as like the distinguishing when you do listen to your intuition and how things turn to pan out versus when you go against your intuition and you see how shit pan out. So like y'all really getting in tune with yourself, and I love that. Okay, I love that. Because the thing is, when you are in tune with yourself and you operate as your true authentic self, can't nobody tell you nothing, collective. Can't nobody tell you nothing as far as how to look, how to think, how to dress, what to do, what to eat, what to listen to, whatever. You're doing what you feel like you want to do. And I feel like that ties into a lot of people that like may have wanted you to be or look or think or act a certain type of way, and that's just not the way in which you operate. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes I remember I seen this one post. It was like it said something like sometimes you don't have to change yourself, you just have to change the environment. Okay, because the right people, hey Tammy, or Tamil, hey Tamil, the right people is not going to want you unless it's something that's going to make you a better person. Because the thing with catch 22, right? So when it comes to relationships, situationships, or whatever, it's more, the more you pursue something, the less likely they are to be interested. But if you don't pursue, you'll never know if they reciprocate. That's like an example as far as a catch 22 when it comes to maybe love, right? But when it comes to the things, I feel like somebody could have got caught in a lie. Okay. And it's funny because this address here, it ends in 22. But I'm getting a lot of things with that too. As far like somebody could be dealing with somebody who's just really crazy, or I don't know, but like to the point to where like this is the type of person that could take something to an extreme. Now the address is 14522, right? So I don't know. Somebody could be like 45 years old. Maybe they could be turning 45 this year, next year, or soon, whatever. But with the one here, like whoever this person is, like I don't know why. That's crazy. Somebody feels as though like you are the one for them. Okay, I'm hearing you're the one for me. All the signs say that ever since the day that we laid eyes on each other, baby, you're the one for me. What she say? She said, I don't believe we were put together just to be together. And I don't believe it's anyone out there that can love me better. And I don't believe every time I see your pretty smile. Of course we had our up and downs, but I gotta have you around because I feel it all over my body. I dream about you when I sleep. You're the one for me. Like, somebody been seeing you in their dreams, collective. Like, god damn, you done penetrate this person's dream state, baby. I feel like somebody feels like you're a great catch. Maybe you could be younger than this person, okay? But if whoever is tied to that person, if they were somebody that catches them in a lie or cheating, whatever, like, that's somebody who's crazy. Because when I think of 22, it make me think the subject is not funny, but the analogy I'm about to, or the shit I'm thinking about is gonna it's funny to me though. But when I see 22, y'all know that lady on Instagram, she was like, hold up, wait a minute, it's 22. Pew pew pew. Hold up, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, she be dancing in her underwear. She's so funny. Okay, I don't know, maybe somebody could be like to dance in their underwear. Okay. They like to just show it all, but they don't care. But I don't know, like, this is somebody who I feel like will take it there when it comes to theirs. Okay, if they was to catch, because I feel like somebody here is at that point to where it's like, again, they're so used to going through situations to where it's like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. So then they come across you. Okay. Now, the paradox of the catch-22 is to have a fulfilling relationship. Partner needs to find a balance that meets both their needs. But this balance can be hard to achieve without understanding and communication, right? So it's like, maybe it's a situation with somebody where it's like, dang, I want this relationship, but, you know what I'm saying? There's something that is going to prevent that from taking place. Somebody really thinks that, like, you are a good catch, collective. Some people may feel as though, like, they don't qualify to be with you based off of however it is that, like, you are a catch. Maybe it's intelligently, like, the way in which you have a certain type of intellect. How beautiful you are, just not on the outside, but on the inside, too. So it's not as though, like, you are somebody where it's just nice on the outside. Okay. So even with that, like, you can't help it at the fact that you beautiful. I'm hearing, don't hate me cause I'm beautiful. Don't hate me cause I'm beautiful. All eyes on me when I walk in. No question that girl's a 10. Don't hate me cause I'm beautiful. Somebody just hate the fact that, like, when you come into a room, motherfuckers get to looking. Like, they be checking. Like, y'all may have a friend. This shit's so weird. Like, y'all, and I've experienced this. Y'all may have a friend that will, like, intentionally invite you around, like, whoever it is that they may be interested in or whatever, and only to see if, like, the person that they're with or whatever will be looking at you. But the cold part about this type of friend is the fact that, like, they will start treating you a certain type of way or making you feel weird or whatever because you like to dress up. So, like, why, when you come across this person, you gotta have a motherfucking nun suit on or some shit? Hey, taint it? You know what I'm saying? Like, this has been you this whole time. So, based off of the eyes of another individual, like, why? It's the energy here of somebody that, like, this is somebody who don't really hang around, like, beautiful women or other men that look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to be the one that look the best, or they want to be the one that has the only big shit popping, or it's shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the catch-22. It's like, yeah, I want these people around me and whatnot, but when it comes to extending opportunities and shit like that, yeah, no. Well, it's like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? It's like, to get a job, you have to have, it's like reciprocation. You know what I'm saying? In order to get a job, you have to have qualifications. You have to meet some sort of standard. in order to let them know that you are a good candidate. But if you don't have any work experience, but if work experience is required for the job and you don't have it, again, it's like a catch-22. It's like, damn, it's something that you want. You know what I'm saying? But somebody feels like there's a lack of within them that's preventing them to hold a space here. Okay? And I feel like it's a lot of people that know that you have what it takes as far as to fulfill a certain type of space, but oh, Lord. It's very childish energy. It's like when you think of your 20s, right? 22, you know, you're just getting out of that like high school. Like, I'm not doing high school shit, right? You was 17, 18. You like 3-4 years out of high school, and it's like, yeah, I just got it all figured out. Like, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do all of that, but it's still childish ways here, you know, so maybe that could be a thing. Maybe that could be a thing. So let's see. Discipline. Ooh, Collector, you really are out here looking good. And Tainer just sent me. It's so funny. Somebody really could be interested in like younger, like the older. I don't know. Maybe you still look good, being that you got, being that you up there. You could be in your 40s. You know what I'm saying? You could be in your 50s, your 60s, and you look good to where you able to still pull some some 30 years old, you know, late 20s, whatever, even 22, you know, whatever floats your boat. All right, it says a lot in that age range with those type of gaps, but whatever. But this is somebody who, you know, still is able to be a good catch to younger people. And Tainted sent me this reel, this grandma in the grocery store, and I guess she was looking for something, and this fine ass dude walked by, and she was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. She was flirting with him, had him laughing and everything. I'm like, so somebody still got it here, okay? Somebody still got it, all right? And you just can't help it. You can't help it that that's just the way in which your genes operated. That's the way that they thought to collaborate and be like, nigga, what? We ain't got no age limit. We ain't got to be inside at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Somebody has like a youthful spirit, okay? Maybe this is why somebody feels like somebody is a catch, like somebody, like, I don't know, keep somebody on their toes, right? And it shows just within like you being young or even older, take it however it resonates, you are instilling some sort of a discipline within you. You know what I'm saying? You got a routine. You know what you can, you set your mind to whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, Collective. All right. And that's the thing, it's like if these people that I feel like that could be hating on you had a certain level of discipline within themselves, they would not be worried about you. But it also sets you apart from the people who navigate like that. So when you come across somebody who don't have a certain type of discipline or structure within their life, it can come off intimidating. Like, damn, it's gonna require for them to also hold themselves to a certain level of discipline in order to rock with you, right? It's like, dang, I really like this person, but maybe they require for me to work out. Maybe they require for me to do this and do that or whatever. But even for those things, right? You got to go with what works for you. Like, just however somebody got something disciplined in their life and whatever it is that their structure is, does not mean that, like, it. Some things, I'm just hearing some things have to be realistic. Okay? Some things have to be realistic. It's like, this is like somebody who can like get upset at the fact that, like, maybe when you go out, you like to look nice. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you necessarily, you can be going to a friend's event or just something. Like, you could be even toned down. It's still an issue. It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even wearing some shit like this. Or, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming back at a certain time, but it's the fact that you looking a certain way. You looking a little too good. You smell a little too good. Yeah. So even with discipline, right? I feel like that requires for someone who may know that they may have some type of appeal to them, okay, that is very attractive to people when they go out, even if they're not with their spouse. It's like, shit, you know, I can't help the fact that I look this way. I can't help the fact. What you want me to, like, you know, put, you know, it is reminding me of, you remember back in the day at Chuck E. Cheese when you won like tickets and shit and you were able to get that like crazy looking ass grill? And that shit was crazy. You could put it in and it looked all crazy. Like, this is what, if it was up to this person, they would be like, don't forget your grill when you go out, because I don't want nobody in your face. Who the fuck is this person collecting? They're very protective over you, okay? They're very strict when it comes to you, when you think of discipline, right? But adversity is here. It says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn, okay? But this is teaching somebody a lesson, okay? This is very challenging for someone, because also too in the friend department, like for someone, maybe this is a friend that maybe wants something to work out with you, right? But the catch with that is it will reveal however this person truly feels about you. Because I don't really feel like you're a catch, right? Everybody will want to be your friend, a lover, and things like that. You have this youthful type of energy about you, so like you are a catch. You're motivating, because Tanya also sent me another reel of a motivational video of women in fitness, right? Showing all different type of body types. It even showed people with disabilities and things like that. And it was just such a beautiful video. You know what I'm saying? And that's the, I feel like a lot of people depict you based off of how you look, you know, especially if you are somebody who I feel like is into fitness, because it showed a lot of frames as far as like cycle classes. They in the gym, right? So maybe, I don't know, you probably got some hating ass bitches in the gym that feel some type of way about you because you up in there too doing the same thing that they trying to do, get their shit right or whatever. But some, it's like motherfuckers will see that like you already pretty, so like what is why you have a lot of people that's like, you already pretty or you already handsome, like why you gotta do the extras, why you gotta do this, why you gotta do that? It's like, damn, you really a fucking hater. This is like the type of motherfucker that would get mad at you because you want to put a little foundation on. You want to put some motherfucking eyelashes on to enhance your beauty. Some people just feel as though like, and again, you can't help the fact that in your natural state, it's still fucking eat. No makeup, it's still fucking eat, baby. It's still eat. Look, what they do. It's still eat. And it's the fact that you keep showing up. Like, people wanted you to stay in whatever type of challenges that you was in. Maybe it was in the way in which you looked at yourself, how your life was panning out, how you seen there wasn't no structure, or, you know, it could be from your physical to your mental to your spiritual to your whatever. So once you locked in with yourself, collective, whoo, you just, that, the reactions that you are getting is just the fact that people already seen this shit in you. They was cool when you didn't realize who the fuck you were. But, oh, as soon as you did, it was like, oh, hell no. I need to catch up. Okay? Mustard! Okay? Condiment assholes. You the main course, baby. You the main course. Some of y'all could be full-figured, okay? You got bitches hating on your body, collective. I'm hearing that Londrell song. I think it's featuring Lizzie, Jeff, or something like that. When he was like, just keep loving on your body, touching on your body, rubbing on your body, kissing on your body. They ain't got nothing on your body. Ah, collective, you look the fuck good. I'ma just listen. If ain't nobody told you that today, you do. Don't doubt it. Why you think you getting all this backlash when it comes to like you just doing better for yourself? It's just so crazy. It's like, how Do you feel a certain type of way because I'm choosing to not be in these environments anymore, not deal with people that don't hold me in my best regard? You know what I'm saying? Give people the same motherfucking energy that they was giving me. It's just so crazy too, because it makes me think of like, you know, one thing I hate when you are really locked in with yourself. You know who the people that you seem that's close to you, you know that y'all locked in. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got friends that be treating y'all like they y'all lover or something. Like they need to know everything that you're doing or why you are so focused, whatever it is that you're so focused on and shit like that. And certain things is just between you, Big G, and self. You know what I'm saying? But I got some weird ass type of people around y'all. Again, it's like those type of people, as soon as they, to them though, as soon as they feel as though you are like surpassing them in any type of way, it really becomes like a threat. Like people really do just sit around and just watch to catch you slipping. And that brings me to another download that I had got too. Like with that, hold up, wait a minute, it's 22. Pew, 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 right? Gun energy. So I don't know if somebody is in like the street life or something like that, but jealousy and envy, whatever it is that you have, you can't help the fact that like you did whatever it is that you did, or you worked hard. Even if you worked hard, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker would feel a certain type of way because you got a fucking 9 to 5 to get the type of shit that you have, even if you share the same type of street that they do, and they feel like they got to do this and that and the third in order to acquire even a quarter of what the fuck that you got. So when you able to pop your shit in that certain type of way, because this is like motherfuckers that is so used to people hanging around, like back in like high school, right? This can be like people that wanted to be popular, right? So they looked at it at a surface level, as if motherfuckers really wasn't going to class after they all done hang out and shit like that, and shoot the shit, and even, you know, whatever y'all hang out and do outside of school. Is like when it came to your schoolwork, when it came to the shit that mattered, when it came to whatever that street life led you to come up on and to invest it in the right fucking ways, is the ways in which you did. You were still smart about this shit, but it's like being book and street smart. Okay, so that could be a thing here too. But it'd be the motherfuckers come graduation and be like, oh shit, you know, I thought we was all just shooting shit and just, you know, that's what we was here for. It's like, nah, nigga, you still gotta do your schoolwork, you know? Like, you still gotta, we not in elementary school no more. Your parents is not sitting at the motherfucking table with you saying, if Johnny had fucking 4 apples and you take away 1, how many you got? No. And that's something that I feel like should have been understood since middle school. Because I get it, elementary, right? Oh, did you do your homework? You got to turn it in. You're going to be on a red or a green or motherfucking yellow, whatever the fuck it is, right? Y'all got some grown-ass individuals that still have this need to be the motherfucking line leader. It's like, it's okay that it's people that, even though y'all grew up in the same environment, the same school, whatever, that they elevate more than you in certain ways that maybe you have not put yourself in a position to do so. It's okay. Just because y'all all came from the same area, y'all came from the same bloodline or whatever, does not mean that you're going to continue to do shit the same way that you done seen the shit going. That takes a lot of discipline, because when you're so used to living a certain type of way, doing some shit, and you're doing something outside of that to better yourself, yeah, you got to keep showing up. It's not going to feel good, but you got to keep showing up. But eventually, you know, it's going to feel like you can do it like the back of your hand. And then when you come across another challenge, you be like, oh, you know what, I done I done been through some things where I knew it was hard, so this is nothing. I just got to apply that same type of mindset to what I did before to get me through that. And it's like, it makes me think of Sankofa. I really wish I could find that ring, y'all. I got it at a Black African Fest. But it was a booth there, and I got the ring, and I asked the dude, I was like, what does this mean? Because it was so cute and like swirly. And he was like, it's a Sankofa ring. So it's basically like a bird, right? That's taking a pebble, I guess, from the back of them and bringing it to the forefront. And it just goes, it tells a tale of like taking what you learned, whether it was as far as good, and still applying that to the future, right? If you know, it's given like, if it's not bricks, don't, if if it's not broke, don't fix it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. My downloads be coming so fast, so I know I'll be talking fast. I'm just trying to get it out. Some of y'all could be seeing 222. Some of y'all could be having something good coming in as far as like a court case or something. Maybe you got injured in a way, because that number was 1-800-222-2222. Y'all want to know what I'm hearing? 800-588-2300. What commercial was that, y'all? I can't even think of it. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, listen, collective. When it comes to love, this is the thing. When it comes to these people that doubt you, it's a challenge for them to understand that you really are somebody who is a being of love, who, you know, is going to continue to show that. What does this discipline say? I accomplish what I set my mind to. So it's like, if I say I love you, then I'm going to show you that I love you. It may be a challenge to other people who's not used to being shown love in the way in which you do. So doubt can definitely come into people's minds, and it can also cause them to act in ways that will eventually cause them to fucking fumble you, because they don't know how to handle you. When you see that people don't operate in love and it's just transactional, or it's malicious intent, or it's only beneficial to you, it's like, this ain't love. I'm hearing, where is the love? That's what you're looking for in situations, instead of just what a motherfucker wants you to show up for or do for them and shit like that. It's like, damn, do you really have love for me, or you just show this type of love when it's beneficial towards you? You know, because when it comes to people that love, there shouldn't be no doubt in your mind that they love you. It's going to be shown. You ain't going to be just waiting around having to hear it from a motherfucker. I don't know. Somebody could be in a relationship and their focus could just be somewhere else. Maybe somebody don't say I love you or something like that. I don't know, you know. I don't know what that is, but let's see. What's the vibe around you, collective? So we got clingy here. Old exes, dead relationship, old ways. Okay. Yeah, collective. A lot of people are clinging to your past self. It's like, if they ain't been around you to really know the type of person that you are now, you know what I'm saying? It's like, stop attaching you. They need to stop attaching you to your old self. Like, I can't help the fact that you ain't been the fuck around to know the type of person that you are. A lot of things that you could have been so, like, it's so funny. My mom be putting me on to words. She's like, lackadaisical. I'm like, but just because, you know what I'm saying, you were surrounded around people who was lackadaisical, okay? And you decided to get out of that energy of lack and elevate yourself. Like, you got people that's like, no, come back to doing the old shit that we used to do. Come back to doing it. And then, you know, you got old exes coming. You could just really be like, dang, that situation where you put a clear boundary up as far as like, this is the end. This is it. I'm over it. You really sticking to your guns here is what I'm getting when it comes to discipline. Also, too, street life energy, okay? Y'all got somebody who is very intimidated by y'all. This is not somebody that's going to want to catch them hands, okay? Because this person knows that you're going to beat their ass. They know that you're going to beat their ass. So it's easier for this type of person to just, hold up, wait a minute, I'm offended. Let me go grab the 22. Pew, pew, pew. Those people, they don't got discipline within themselves. They don't know um how. I don't know why from Friday I'm hearing you win some and you lose some, but you win. But you live to fight for another day. It's like this. If somebody felt like they lost to you, it's like them feeling that as though like they're a bitch. So in order to kill all of that is to, and I don't mean to come like that, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Listen, I'm just a LA chick. I have to speak it how I speak it, okay? Because I feel like that's the way in which somebody will get it. That's just how I'm getting it, you know? Straight, no chaser. Somebody may like to drink and they don't like chasers. All right, so let's see. What's up with this clinking energy? Hopeless. You're not allowing people to attach to you like they thought that they could, and it's making them feel a certain type of way because they thought that by showing this type of energy, you can have somebody that's coming in that wants to like love bomb you, but it's to like kind of throw you off your juggler, to throw you off your discipline. This is something that you should question when it comes to doubt. It's like, I thought that situation was over, it was dead. It had no sense of being revived. Why do you want to come back? Like with love here, why are you so loving? Regret is here because peace. Yep, you were somebody that really, when they think with imagination here, acceptance. Yeah, somebody really didn't want to accept it. Like however it is that you are, somebody was like, yeah, I don't think that this is really the person for me. And it's like, no, it is. It's just gonna require for you to make those changes, but you can't sit here and go to and meet someone that you always looked at as far as what would be the best friend to you or the best lover to you, and then go and try and change them, change they get down, change. It's like either you gonna what, accept them for who and what they are if it ain't hurting nobody, or not, right? Death is in the reverse, y'all. Somebody is like, no, I want to revive this situation, because failure is in the reverse. Is like, I don't know, some of y'all had some people that did and said things that they thought would doubt here, like I doubt Collective would get past this challenge and things like that and shit, whatever, and you did. Now motherfuckers want to be all in your face because they already wrote you off. Collective. And they regret doing that, because even with these people writing you off, you didn't care about their fucking opinion. All you cared about is the peace that was within you. As long as it's making me happy with imagination, if I can sleep good at night, and I know what does discipline say? I can accomplish what I set my mind to. If I set my mind to where I'm trying to go, it don't matter as far as how anybody else feels about it. Feel a way about it. Paint a picture and hang that motherfucker up. Okay, so it says loss, depression, suicide. Like some of y'all really could be dealing, especially with the masculine energies. Some of y'all really could be dealing with somebody who is like really crazy, delusional. This is somebody that's like, I'll hurt myself if you leave, or so it's like you wanted the catch-22. You want to leave because it's not a good environment. It lacks discipline. Every time challenges come, somebody goes into this depressive, lost mode. And it's not to say that we should have those moments where we are able to feel that, right? But it's a difference where, like, with doubt here, it's a sense of fearing of, it's like staying stuck. When I hear hopeless, it's like, as if, like, I don't know, it's as if you and somebody here could be so used to being on some sort of a high horse, or put themselves in a certain type of position to where when they are either wrong or when they're at their low moments, they don't know how to handle it. So they got to cling to something. They got to cling to somebody that's going to make them feel better about the situation. And some of the things, these are people that with doubt here, is like someone knew that this maybe was not going to be good. but they still did it anyway. Because this is what somebody loves to do. They love to fucking poke the bear with people. They love to play victim. They love to do that shit. Like, ooh wee. Okay, we got hopeful here. Look, that's crazy. As this person, I feel like you are definitely the person in this person's life to fill their cup up. But this is the type of person, they cling to everything, right? So they cling to somebody who may have the aesthetic that they like. I'm saying, so they keep them around so they can be inspired by that, and then they cling to somebody else that may have some other benefits that they want to attribute, so they keep that type of person around too. Whole time they look up to these people, they are inspired by them, that's why they want to keep them around. But the minute they burn their bridges with these type of people, like, they feel as though a part of them is gone. And why? It's like, why are you feeling that way? Because anything that anybody brings to you in addition should be just an addition to what you have sustained or acquired for yourself. It's unfucking fair, especially with that other energy I was getting of somebody being like, you know, in this suicidal energy. It's unfair to put the weight on someone to make them feel a certain type of way, as far as you will harm yourself if they were to exit your life. That is manipulation at its highest fucking form. And here you are, still being an inspiration, as you should, collective. But understand when you are being used and when you are being used. When God is using you to shed light in certain people's life, as far as maybe they're, you know, showing that there are good people in here. There are people that care about you. There are people that is going to, you know, handle you with care. Sometimes it may not be whatever it is that you want to fucking hear, but what you need to hear. It's this guy running. Somebody is like running from the fucking truth. Like, soon as the truth come up, soon as, yeah, they could be having a whole motherfucking party. Hey! Soon as the truth pulls up to the motherfucking party, everybody running, everybody scattered. I don't know. But it's inspirational. Some people, look how he's covering his ears. Some people just don't want to hear it. Some people are comfortable with staying in that state of mind, so they can, like, it's like a pity party with this clingy energy here. Like, oh, I'm not feeling good, I want you to be next to me, I want you to make me feel better, and things like that. And it's like, you can't help nobody that don't want to help themselves, collective. You can keep inspiring them, you can keep instilling hope into them, and you can keep showing them through you how you can continue to be successful in this lifetime despite what we may encounter. But if they do not want that for themselves, they will forever be jealous and envious of you, seeing you do it or other people do it. And even the very same people that they cling to, that they have some type of loss with, do it. Big G gonna keep showing this person, like, the very same people that I bring into your life that is meant to be a gift to you, to inspire you, to help you reach certain level of success, to help inspire you in ways that your upbringings probably did not do for you, are the very same people that you keep missing out on, that you keep fucking hurting. You gotta have, somebody here gotta have some sort of discipline. Yes, it may be challenging when you grew up a certain type of way, or you was used to being treated a certain type of way, and you got this mindset of things the only way in which people operate. No. There's people that have a certain type of discipline about themselves and put their mind towards better. Not stay in this state of mind of like, oh, well, this is how this is, so everybody else around me just gonna have to adapt to it because this is how I'm holding myself to continue to fucking be. That's how that shit sound. Clingy energy, clinging on to the past, the way in which people treated you, all that shit. Well, you know what I'm saying? Bag lady, you gon' hurt your back. And all them bags like that. I guess nobody ever told you. All you must hold on to is you, is you, is you. Some name could be Erica. And I meant to look that up as far as Erykah Badu, because I was in another lie. I was talking about Badu's damn, can I talk? Baduism, if I'm saying it right. Baduism, something like that. As far as like people that are like Buddha and stuff like that. And it's just speaking on like peace and serenity, because I remember watching this one reel and this girl was speaking on like Buddhism, right? And she was saying that the guy was basically just saying like, take religion out of it. He was basically saying like, I don't care what your religion is. Not that he didn't care, but it was like, that's not the purpose. You know what I'm saying? Of Buddhism. It's, you know, about connecting you back into yourself, clocking in with yourself, instilling a certain type of discipline of, hey, I'm going to wake up at this certain time. I'm going to put this into my schedule. I'm going to do this. You have structure. And then you see how the flow of your life just motherfucking, you know, come on. All right. So something could be going on when it comes to like a legal matter here. Hey, Raul, blessings on blessings. So it says lawyer, court, paperwork. Okay, so that's something that somebody could be feeling hopeful for, as far as like something panning out. This, I'm hearing like child custody. You know, I'm even hearing child support. So maybe that could be something going on. All right, I feel like legal came out because like with spirit seeing your heart space, as far as whatever this is, you know, it's gonna work out in your favor. You're protected. Maybe you had to come up into this point to where Big G is like, all right, you see where this shit can go. You see how far I let it until something came in and it helped your ass. But when you know better, you do better, right? That's the catch. We may fall, but Big G ain't gonna ever make us. I mean, you know, he gonna always catch us. He gonna always catch us. he don't mind going to war for him, for us, but we got to go to war for him. You know, when it comes to the people that aim to make people feel a certain type of way. Okay, some of y'all, if y'all live a street life, be careful. Don't put yourself in situations like where you end up coming across the right person on the right day. That's with all the bullshit. You know, it's like somebody who is like a little bit on a you know, on a high horse. It's like, oh, you think you, all right, okay. Maybe this is a lesson as far as like, I feel like there's a lesson here as far as someone watching how they communicate, how they come off to people. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't never know what somebody's trigger is, right? Some people don't just got Twitter fingers. They got trigger fingers. They ain't about to just be on the motherfucking internet popping they shit. It's like, oh, if I catch you, some people operate differently, collective. So be realistic. And be realistic. It's like I'm hearing, don't write a check that your ass can't cash tomorrow. Okay, so somebody could have wrote a check or something like that, and now, or fraud, I don't know. It could be something, I don't know. I'm picking up on some shit, but you know, that could be why somebody could be going through some type of legal issues here. Okay, maybe somebody was at a point to where, now I see this half and half. The one, whoever did something to where they could have gotten penalized with something, whether it's from a person, whether it's legal, whether it be spiritually, that God is trying to show you something. The way somebody walking around as if God didn't spare a motherfucker. Like, oh, okay, I saved you, and then, you know, you just went right back on, and okay. what type of... This is like, it's given the energy with legal and narcissistic, right? Egotistical, opportunist, fragile. This is like somebody that's like pleading their case. Y'all really be careful, okay? I get this two ways. I do not like this energy, but it's like... Okay. How I get this in two ways is the fact of, like, say you were before, somebody here could be before a judge, right, with legal energy here, but somebody could be acting this real, like, hard type of energy, you know, and because maybe somebody's demeanor is like, yeah, I don't care. Didn't the judge do that? I remember seeing a clip like that where somebody, I think he sentenced him something and he must have laughed, or it was just like, and he sentenced him more years. It was just like, oh shit, like... He couldn't put that motherfucking ego aside. Like, that was his opportunity. But because ego was so much in the way, his ego took that opportunity. Whole time, heart beating like a motherfucker because you done got 5, whatever more years tagged on to the already long ass sentence that you already had to do. But how I'm getting it on a street level, y'all, and this is like somebody who feels as though like you will pop your shit and they want to see you motherfucking scared. So this is like, again, that opportunity to put the motherfucking ego aside. You gonna still sit here and still act hard and lose your life? Or are you gonna take it as a lesson because the motherfucker got you pent up and want you to beg for it? We're gonna get past that, because I mean, with sparing type of energy, I do feel like somebody is going to is gonna spare you if you do choose to go that route, because it feeds a motherfucker's ego. They get to be the one to walk around and be like, yeah, I made that nigga or I made that bitch beg for their motherfucking life. It's like, yeah, okay, cool, but you still got yours, right? You still got yours, because you never know. Look, energy got to balance out. A motherfucker do that to you, yeah, they spared you just for their ego. They can come across another motherfucker that's gonna be like Ricky on motherfucking Baby Boy. Ain't nobody sparing a motherfucker because you want to degrade or put somebody down. Listen, if you was popping your shit and speaking your facts, it's the fact that you were able to do that. It's not like you out here talking down on a motherfucker. You popping your own shit that can trigger a motherfucker. But again, with the sparing energy, we're gonna move past this, okay? Head in the clouds, delusional hope and dreams. I feel like that encounter is gonna cause you to direct your life elsewhere. Like, you know what, let me focus my shit on some shit that actually really matter, what I want to pursue in this life. Be with winners, not be around people who could probably be from the same area, same block, or whatever as you, that just feels a certain type of way because you're elevating. You a little more smarter. You know, they just got street smart. You book smart. You know what I'm saying? You know, I do checks and balances and shit and accounting, and you know, you low-key nerdy, okay? Okay? But maybe you have to feel as though you have to dumb yourself down or let other niggas sound a certain type of way because they hold themselves here. So when you get to correcting the motherfucker, it's like, hey, what was that about? It's like, no, nigga. These are people that don't like to get their ego checked. Okay? And it don't even just gotta be street. That's all across the board. Take that how it resonate, okay? But I'm specifically getting that. Because when I see this love here, it made me think of that song, I Might Be. Like, somebody is hating, but they don't want to admit it. It's like, yeah, I might be. No, you are. Ain't no okay, you are a hater. Whoever that's for, as far as, like, in your energy. Because I'm hearing that song, I Might Be, with Wiz Khalifa and Larissa, when he goes, all I ever wanted was 100 band, but hustling since Roz made running man. I'm spreading love, I ain't walking around with gun in hand. I'm trying to drop my daughter off and make 100 bands. I get his life what I can, do what I want. This a fresh paint blowing, something like that. But Some of y'all could have just got a new paint job. You got motherfuckers just like, dang, you know what I'm saying? You got the fun. We on the same type of time when it comes to the street, and I ain't making what you making, but what these niggas don't know, again, just like the motherfucker that's just shooting the shit and ain't going to class, you got a motherfucking shit to go to make some other shit, or you got other means or ways of finding finances other than just a motherfucking street light. But instead of a motherfucker being so, instead of somebody coming and being like, hey, I see what you got going on, giving you your props. How was you able to do this or whatever? It's so much ego and testosterone energy to where a motherfucker will be hating from a distance right next to you. Lord. Okay. How much time I got? 45. Like 5 more minutes, y'all. So again, it's like, damn if you don't, damn if you do, damn if you don't, because it's like, if you don't tell this person what you got going on, if you're not somebody that's like gloating or flossing and being like, oh, I got this, I got that, you know what I'm saying? They'll feel a certain type of way because you ain't doing that, so they can be able to know where you got the shit from. But because you so humble about your shit, it will make a motherfucker be like, hey, where you get this from? How you was able to do that? But again, some people's ego is so stuck up their ass to where they don't want to feel like they asking you how to get put on. Closed mouths do not get fucking fed. Be aware of people that like peep the certain type of things that you got going on, the certain type of things that you have, and they like will never give you credit as far as like where that fucking inspiration even came from. It's like, it's making me think of that one reel I seen when the lady was like, she was making a coffee or something. Somebody could work at Starbucks or something, or did, or like going to Starbucks. But it reminds me when she was like, she was drinking her coffee. She was like, I know when I see a me. She was like, I know when I see a me. Whether it's the way in which you talk, collective, whether it's the way in how you dress, how you look, however you put something together, like, Lord, I'm telling you, but that's the very same people that will bite off of you and walk around with their head up high as if like the very same people that did not help them get to this golden spot. Lord. This is somebody who does not know how to do anything by themselves. They have to cling to something in order to make it part of them. And without it, they feel like, yeah, they feel like they're not themselves. They feel like they're, because they don't have that's why people don't need to form so much of an attachment to materialistic things, because when you have a season where you're not able to have or sustain them fucking things, you're gonna be looking like motherfucking B. Simone, crying at the fact you gotta go to H&M. It's like, be grateful at the fact that you woke up this morning and you still got clothes in your closet. I don't care if you got to repeat a motherfucking outfit, a top, a shirt, a bottom, a shoe. Like, when people get so attached to those type of dynamics, it's like you care too much about what a motherfucker say. And maybe it's just the fashion designer in me, because it's like you can wear a top so many ways, you can pair bottoms so many ways, but people be so, it's like you hinder yourself from doing things that some people hold that same energy with than themselves. Oh, I don't want to repeat outfit. I don't want to do this and that. Because you're the very same type of motherfucker that will sit here and talk about another person. Oh, why they got the same this on? Why they got the same? Why they hair? Whoa. You depict yourself so much to where it's like, again, even when it's something different, a motherfucker still got something to say about it. It's like, you got a lot of people that project themselves. Oh, to you, collective. Lord. Okay, give me one more and then we're gonna get some spirit messages. Okay, shattered chaos. You are really shattering a lot of people's ego. Okay, waves in the reverse, you don't feel no fucking way about it, because you operate in love. However, someone here is in their emotions in regards to you having a certain type of structure in your life as far as cutting out certain things, implementing better ones in order to make the flow of how you trying to go better, that ego gets shattered because some of these came at the expense of it being them people. Hey, it's going to be a little challenging for me to obtain what I need to obtain because it's, you know, you and my energy. I'm still considering you a friend. I'm still considering you a lover. I'm still considering us together. I'm still considering working with you. And I ain't really established telling you the why. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But it's way better when you don't decide to deal with people that put you in these certain type of situations. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's feelings is going to get hurt. Or you're going to continue to hurt your feelings because you don't want to hurt another person's. That shows that you love, that you for you to even consider that, collective, that just shows that you love them, because it's like, dang, I don't want to hurt you, but it's hurting me more sticking around. It's like you hurt yourself more holding on to situations than you do letting it go. Yeah, letting it go is going to be temporary. It's going to hurt. It's going to be temporary. It might even leave a scar or whatever the case may be, but it's no longer causing that pain to you. I don't know why it's making me think of working out. Same thing like with discipline, or, you know, it may hurt. Like, dang, I got to cut this out. But eventually, you know, your body start rejecting it when you do get to dabbling back in that. All right, so it says broken, nightmares, failure, chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall. Okay, bottom of the waves in reverse. It's given like I'm at peace and you're in pieces. All right. You never know how people will see your get down and will spend all night thinking on how to be able to get to where you're at in order to surpass you, while you at home sleeping peacefully, not even worried about it. Trust me, you never know how a motherfucker is pondering on trying to cause some type of upheaval and shit in your life because how they shit looking. The very same, and it's crazy because I'm just getting that it's like somebody here is doing this to the very same person that they will contact help. Ask for help when shit get to blowing up in their life. So because you don't have that going on in your life, somebody wants, because I feel like you're always that type of person for someone, collective. And when you're not that type of person to someone, then people will feel a certain type of way. So again, it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But somebody wants to hold the space that you have when it comes to being that type of person. They want to be the one to where like nobody, that they don't go to they don't feel like they have to go to anyone else, and really rest at night with that. That's when you know you really formed a relationship with Big G. When shit going on in your life and you're not quick to just go to this person just so you can hear yourself and they can make you feel better about the situation. You deal with some people, lovers or friends that don't hold you accountable. So again, it keeps you in a certain type of space, in a certain type of energy, a certain type of mindset. But when you go to God, it forces you to listen to your higher self. Because it's like, dang, I know how this is making me feel in my spirit versus what my flesh want to do. It's a catch to it. If you want better, then you have to be better. A better lover, a better friend, a better whatever. Okay, it says if it's meant to be, it will be. You won't have to force it, convince, or worry over it. Let it flow, let it be, and let it come to you. You are attracting everything you need. Trust the timing of your life, okay? So I feel like this goes into like maybe the way in which a certain type of person wants to be or live. When the time comes for you to obtain certain things and you go about getting it the right way, it's going to be it's going to feel way much more better than the ways in which you got to look over your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about the motherfuckers around you that probably helped you acquire whatever it is you acquired that feels away because you did shit the smart way versus them. It's so much other side effects that go into that. You know what I'm saying? Versus working hard and detaching and showing discipline. That's something that you can pass down to show your kids. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, look at what was passed down in order to show you how to navigate in this world. Is it a pattern? Do you care about breaking it or not? All right. So it says, find ways to fill your cup. Be selfful. Follow your heart and always trust your intuition. Go deep within. Find your triggers and address them one by one. Self-healing is the best healing. Only then can you offer the best version of yourself. Okay. Now, as I was reading that, I was just getting as far as like, carefully vet people around you, collective. Okay. Like, sometimes it's like you're going to catch people, I feel like, in their own lies or in the way in which they feel about you. Maybe the way in which you can do this is talk more about your accomplishments. Don't be afraid to pop your shit just because you know you around people. Like, if you, just for you to have the thought, collective, of that doubt, for you to know, like, I got some good news, but I don't want to tell this person because they got something going on. Whether your friend got something going on or the fuck not, they're going to be happy for you, whatever it is that you got going on. They're going to be happy. They're not going to want you to feel how they feel because something ain't happening for them. Some of y'all got some shady ass people. It's like, soon as something ain't going right with them, they get to telling y'all. As soon as y'all not friends or lover, they get to like, ooh, they get to spilling your whole life, child. Because I'm hearing that Kelly Rowland song, Dirty Laundry, when she was like, my sis was on stage and she was killing it, or something like that. It's hard for whoever these people or this person is to, like, whether you're good, motherfuckers will not give you your dap, your support, or anything like that, your props. You can see these motherfuckers doing the same shit as you, and they will not be like, oh yeah, you inspired me or whatever. Nope. But you know, a motherfucker watching you like a fucking hawk. It's like, You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all really do be having people around y'all like that. So again, for you to have doubt in your mind as far as telling somebody like, hey, I just got the certificate. Hey, shit, I'm doing this. I'm planning this for this and what whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers get to pocket checking you. How you able to? And that's exactly why I had to detach myself from them people, man. Because they bear the same energy. So I'm like, y'all can be friends with each other. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers going on trips. And it's like, how you making that type of money? How you affording? It's like, dang. Instead of looking at people as far as like, you are able to get out the motherfucking hood and go and have some fun and see some different shit and shit like that. Why do niggas be so concerned about how people are doing it? It's some people that work hard for it. It's some people that don't gotta lay on their ass and do anything for a tennis bracelet. Okay. Cash doll energy. I love her. It's some motherfuckers that really do work hard, but people will try and discount your talents or whatever it is that you do that's helping you acquire, staying afloat. Not just because y'all hang around again and kiki do not mean y'all operate the same way when y'all leave each other. Okay, so I love y'all. I'm late to my motherfucking point. I got 2 minutes. Thank God I'm only like 10 minutes away. I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know me to go dropping the tea. And when it's hot, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all.